Hello everyone, this is Ingrid again. I'm coming to you with a quick project share. I bought this at Michael's about a year ago in the unfinished wood section, and it was like literally like $2. And what I did with this was let me just show you the back. I painted it with this very pretty, almost like a teal blue. I'm not really sure what color this is. It's not really a Tiffany's blue, but it's close to that. But what I did here was, I don't know if you could see, but I crackled it. The paint that I used, the first layer of paint that I used was a silver metallic paint. And I let that dry, and then once it was dry, then I went over it with the crackle medium. I let that dry, and then I went over it with this paint, with this very beautiful blue paint, and that created that effect. After that was done, I just went ahead and started layering in all of the embellishments. Most of the embellishments on here are Prima. This white accent piece here is Prima. Very, very pretty. I believe that the butterfly is also Prima. Although I really shouldn't say, because I don't really save any of the packaging, so I really don't know exactly, but I would assume that this is a Prima. Okay, this sticker here is from K & Company. I layered on a lot of the dazzling diamonds, which really does dazzle. It's very beautiful. Here is a Martha Stewart butterfly that I punched out, and then I embossed it with clear embossing powder. And here I have some flowers that, well, this white flower there is a Prima. I just put in a dewdrop in blue, and I added some pearls. And then the beautiful leaves, those leaves, I just went to town just adding tons of glitter. So those two leaves have a ton of glitter. And then this little flower here I actually made myself out of some sheer fabric, and I added a little rope there, like a tassel. And there's another Prima flower with a rose center that I added there. And here's another, I believe this is an I Am Roses flower, a rose, and I added acrylic paint to that in blue. And there's the rest of the tassel. Here are some pearls from the picks that we get at Michael's. Same thing with this beautiful pearl, which is encrusted with those micro beads. Here I just layered some of the flowers, and this one with the blue I believe is also a Prima. This here is an I Am Roses rose. And this is a DCWV chipboard from the Mariposa collection. So I just added dewdrops and acrylic paint and some glitter. And here is some more of that diamond dust. Beautiful. And just to pan out a bit, this is a picture of me and my son when he was born. Just my little miracle there. Very happy to have him in my life. And that is this project here. So that is that. Then from making this project, I still had like some paint left over and some embellishments left over. So I went ahead and altered a super ugly cheapy choppy frame that it was like a fabric frame, and I don't even remember where I found it or how I had it, but it was like really ugly. It was like a plaid and everything. So I painted it with acrylic paint because the fabric actually takes acrylic paint really well, which I didn't know it at the time. But here I just pretty much did the same thing here, with the exception of the crackle paint. Over here I did not use crackle paint. I just used, I believe, like 2 layers of the acrylic paint, and then a whole bunch of that diamond dust, which is beautiful, and some of the silver paint, but on the edges instead of as the background. So, oops, see if you can see that. And I added a little bit of crackle paint here in white on the edges, so that looks nice. Almost looks like snow. And here are a bunch of Prima flowers and I Am Roses flowers, layered. This here is a Prima flower, which already came encrusted in that beautiful diamond dust. And this heart here was from a floral pick from Michaels. There's another one, and that one I actually added the diamond dust to it. Same thing here. These white leaves, I added the diamond dust to it. And this rose is also an I Am Roses rose. Those are some more pieces from the floral picks. The big pearl. I made a little stick pin there. Here's another Prima flower. I added some of the white to it and some of the silver. And there is another tassel in white. And I just curled the stem. And I believe I painted the stem in white as well. But that's the project there. So so those are the 2 projects. This one fell over as I was talking. Okay, and let me just stand that up correctly. Okay, and then the very last thing that I did was I covered this tissue box. And this I actually learned from Cynthia Luhu. She has done this several times, and when I saw her video I thought to myself, oh wow, what a great idea, and I did it. I did it to several of them, but this is the one that matches this color scheme. I'm going to have it in my craft room. So I just covered it in design paper, DCWV design paper, and I have this beautiful trim on there and this beautiful ribbon. And wherever I had a little bit of mistakes in terms of cutting, like a straight line or whatever, I just covered it up with strips of cardstock, of designer paper, using the one of the border punches, and then I just folded it in half, and then I hot glued it to the ends there to be able to hide any flaws, and then it just looks like it's a decorative piece. So I have one here and I have one there, and I just added some pearls and some pretty lace trim and some velvet trim. And here's the top. The top I cut out with one of the Spellbinders dies, and I added some bling, and that's it. I like the color scheme. This very, very pretty pale blue with the, see, that's what I mean by the mistakes. Sometimes I cut a little too hard or folded it a little too hard, so the paper cracked. So I wanted to hide that on the sides, but I couldn't really hide it up top, but that's okay. And some bling here, and that's pretty much it. This project is super easy. And just so you know, this project is really good as a gift for a coworker. Like if you have a coworker and you know, they have a desk or a cubicle or whatever, it would be nice to just, you go out and you buy, you know, one of these tissue boxes, you cover it up, and when you cover it, you don't secure it to the box. Have it so that it slides in and out, so that she or he can always you know, put in a new box, and that really works, and it's very pretty. So I just put it on these pieces that you get at Michael's. I think these are table scatters. And even though the color doesn't match, it doesn't matter, because you won't really see it too much because of the, or at all actually, because you have the lace covering it. So this works. Coworkers, teachers, put it on their desk. It's a pretty thing and it works. And then this project here, like I said, this was a recycled piece. I wish I would have taken a picture of the frame, because boy was this thing ugly, but I was able to fix it a little, or a lot actually, to where it's functional for me. And then this here is my favorite of me and my son, and that's pretty much it. So I hope that you like this video, and I hope that you like the projects, and please comment and let me know what you think. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, and have a good day.